Okay, so we have an update. This actually came out October 24th. I've just been real busy. I haven't had time to make a video, but I did want to find the time today to put this out there. And Detroit News reported here, the GPS tether bugs me, says the mom in the genital mutilation case. West Bloomfield Township woman accused of delivering her daughter to a doctor who mutilated the girl's genitalia complained Tuesday that her GPS ankle tether is uncomfortable. Fatima Dahadwala, 31, asked a federal judge to remove the tether, a bond condition imposed in the nation's first case involving female genital mutilation. The device is physically uncomfortable and causes irritation to the skin, defense lawyer Brian Leggio wrote in a court filing Tuesday. The GPS tether device is unnecessarily intrusive. More importantly, its visual presence and its intermittent beeping requires Fatima to explain to her 8-year-old and 5-year-old children why their mother must wear an electronic bracelet on her ankle. The case emerged earlier this year after prosecutors say 2 7-year-old girls from Minnesota were cut at a Livonia clinic. The procedures happened even though the FBI had installed a hidden camera outside the clinic before the girls arrived. There is no indication in court records that investigators were watching the surveillance footage in real time, were aware of its significance initially, or knew about the alleged surgeries beforehand. Authorities also allege 4 girls from Michigan ages 8 to 12 were cut. In June, Dehadwala was released on $10,000 bond, surrendered her Indian passport, and was ordered to wear the tether. Leggio said the tether is inconsistent with some co-defendants, namely the 2 Minnesota moms. Dehadwala is one of 8 people charged in a case alleging a 12-year conspiracy that involved cutting prepubescent girls as part of a procedure practiced by some members of a small Muslim sect from India, the Dawoodi Bohra. Locally, most members of the sect belong to the Anjuman-e-Najmi Mosque in Farmington Hills. A trial is scheduled for June in federal court. Ms. Dehadwala's tether serves no practical purpose, and there's no reason for her to continue to wear it for the next 8 months. She's not a flight risk, the lawyer wrote, and follows a daily routine that limits her travel to home, mosque, and school. Dehadwala, a stay-at-home mom, is charged with female genital mutilation conspiracy, female genital mutilation, and lying to investigators. Prosecutors estimate up to 100 girls were cut during the 12-year conspiracy. So far, the indictment references 6 victims. The procedure that the government says was performed on the girls by Dr. Jumana Nargwala of Northville was benign and not female genital mutilation, defense lawyers argue. Some defense lawyers have accused the government of overreaching. Any mother who provided her child to Dr. Nagarwala or anyone else for the purposes of this religious procedure did so in absolute firm faith that this was required by their religion and that no permanent harm would come to their child, Dehadwala lawyer Margaret Sind-Rabin said. Some members of the Dawoodi Bohra community who have spoken against the procedure said genital mutilation is performed to suppress female sexuality, reduce sexual pleasure, and curb promiscuity, according to court records. The procedure has no health benefits for girls and women, according to the World Health Organization. So she doesn't like to explain why she, to her little kids, why she has to have this thing on her ankle. So I guess we should feel bad for her. How did she explain to her little girl what was getting ready to happen to her? I'm just saying. And then there's another article. I'm not going to read this. But it's just a follow-up here. I'll post the link. Fox News posted, female genital mutilation is not a nick. Don't let spin hide brutal reality as Michigan trial starts. So I don't really want to read that. That's a pretty detailed article, lots of information. You should probably just go read it yourself. So anyway, just wanted to give you an update. Take care.